Hi.
Oh, do you want me to call you Jay or are you still Eric?
Eric.
You're still Eric. Okay, I'm going to change your name to Eric so that I don't call you the wrong name. How are you today? How are you? Eric? How are you? You're never going to tell me how you are? Or are you just muted?
Great.
Okay. Well, I looked at your homework and it looks like you didn't do any homework. Did you forget or you weren't sure what to do? Did you hear me?
I think I forgot.
That's okay. Zoe did hers, so we're going to look at Zoe's today. And if you do yours, we can check it next time, okay? And Zoe, are you there? Zoe? Hello, how are you? Oh, she's running away. Okay. Well, there's a new teacher who is going to be teaching with us. So she's going to watch the class today to learn a little bit about how I teach. So I'm going to let her in now. Her name's Christina. Zoe, how are you? What was that? Zoe? Zoe? Are you ever going to say hi to me? Hi, Christina. I'm trying to get Zoe to talk to me, and Eric is walking around somewhere. Zoe, can you hear me? Eric, what are you doing? Okay, well, I just finished setting up my new Wi-Fi system in my new room, which is really cool. It has like a box because I'm still moving in, but I think the Wi-Fi is working. Am I lagging at all?
Nope.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to check Zoe's homework first. And Christina, this is Eric and Zoe, and we are doing kind of a ESL intro class. Now, Eric, do you read Chinese or mostly read English?
I mostly read English.
That's right. And then Zoe can read Chinese. So this is Zoe's homework. So Zoe did the right sentences homework, which I have copied and put into a Word doc. I'm actually going to make it bigger. Let's make it really big. Make it huge. And then we can see it a bit easier. And we're going to look over Zoe's sentences, and then we're going to look over her translation. Christina, for you, I think with the translation, I would defer to a Chinese speaking teacher for these. But if you want to give it a try, you can use Google Translate. It's just a little bit weird to use Google Translate. So I think maybe don't worry too much about the translation because the students do have another tutor who speaks Chinese. So let's see. If I finish my homework, I can play games. We used if, I can see it. Eric, do you see a preposition in here? Does anybody know what a preposition is?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you see one in here?
For.
Yeah, for is great, but this is the example. So we're looking at Zoe's answer. Zoe, did you see this?
If.
No, if is not preposition. Zoe, do you know what a preposition is?
Oh, a preposition is like below, upside down.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
In, besides.
Nice. Yeah, I would agree. So Zoe, can you unmute and can you tell me yes or no if you know what this is? Because if it's no, I'm gonna show you. Zoe, I have not heard you say one word today yet. Can you unmute? Because I'm going to start messaging you soon, or I'm going to start speaking Chinese and nobody wants me to do that because that's no fun. It's no good. Zoe? Do you know what this is? Can you say something? Zoe. Zoe, 你听我说吗？Okay.
你可以听到我说话
That's
吗？
right. That's right. You taught me that last time. Thank you, Eric, for the Chinese lesson. That's very helpful. But Zoe, can you please say something? Yes, you hear me? Can you say that? Because I don't really understand why you're here, but you don't want to say anything. Usually you talk. And we're looking at your homework, so it would be great if you could participate in the class. Okay, well, Eric came to class too, so I don't want us to spend all day trying to figure out why Zoe doesn't want to talk. Eric, can you add a preposition to this sentence? I heard you say lots of them, like below. Do you want me to give you some more?
If I finish my homework, I can swim below the sea.
Okay, yeah, that would help. Nice. Okay, great. Good example. If I wanted to add it to Zoe's sentence, maybe I would say I can play games in my room. And then I have the preposition in. All right, next one. I have a book that talks about math. Looks good. We just needed to use that. So that can do a lot of different things in English. Hey, Eric, can you give me another sentence that uses that in a different way? Thinking, or do you need some help?
I need some help.
Okay, so we could also use that as something called a pronoun. We could use it as something called a determiner. I'm going to show you an example of each one. That is crazy, as in that thing, but we can also just use it as the thing itself. Just like if I say he or she instead of Eric and Zoe, although Eric and Zoe are not crazy. Eric and Zoe are cool. But that's what a pronoun is. It replaces a noun. For the determiner, I could say that guy is super cool. And in this case, with the determiner, it introduces the noun kind of like the. So this one is a pronoun. It's like a thing. And this one is a determiner. It's like whatchamacallit. It introduces the noun. So why don't you try one of those kinds? Are you going to type it or tell it to me? Eric? Do you still need more help?
Yep.
Okay, well, why don't you see the one that says that guy is super cool? Let's use that and then try to think of a noun, okay, Eric? What's a noun that could come after that?
That hamster is super fat.
Okay, cute. Okay, cool. So this one is a determiner. And we can see that they are a little different, these two. I don't think we really need to go into the details because that's a little bit advanced, but we'll just leave it at that, literally, haha. Then she needed to rewrite the sentence, which is actually a paragraph. So let's change that. Eric, what's the difference between a sentence and a paragraph? Do you know?
A sentence is like many short phrases, but a paragraph is like many sentences.
I like that. Yeah, a paragraph is many sentences, and a sentence is a group of words and phrases. So you were pretty much 100% right. Thanks, Eric. Zoe, are you having less trouble with your sound now? Are things better? Seems like maybe not. Zoe, we're going to have a lot of trouble having class today if I can't talk to you. Okay. I don't know what to do for you, but I'll keep trying. So it looks like Zoe accidentally did something that a lot of people do when they're typing in English, which is forgetting that we really can't have these words touching the period at the same time. Should the period touch the word on the left or the word on the right? What do you think? Which one is allowed to touch the period? And Eric, I guess I'm asking you since Zoe can't hear me or something. I don't know. So if you look at all the other periods, are they touching the word on the left or the word on the right?
They are touching the word on the left.
They are. That's right. Thanks, Eric. So they should stay here on the left and they should not touch this other word. If they are touching the other word, then it looks too crowded and it's hard for us to see that we've started a new sentence, which is the period's job. Let's see if Zoe was able to change it to past tense. Some people thought, perfect, it was the responsibility of kids to help around the house without pay. Great. Some parents worried that our kids, now this says will have, how do we change this to the past? Anybody want to guess? As in, Zoe, you can jump in anytime, but otherwise, Eric, do you know how to make will become past tense? It's a weird looking word.
Well,
it starts with a W. The next letter is O. So you can type it in the chat if you know the word, if you can hear me.
Oh, what?
Are you saying wood? Is that what you said? Eric? I feel like I'm having a lot of trouble communicating. Christina, can you hear my audio okay? Do I sound normal? Okay, just making sure that it's not me. Because yeah, it seems like we're having a lot of communication troubles in here today. All right, became is past, good. So become, present, we change that one little letter, it completely changes the time. Now it's in the past. We paid them for their help. Other parents were concerned, very good, that paying kids, again, would is past. How did that happen? Would get in the way of helping kids understand their responsibility for their families. Good. So overall, Zoe did a really good job. She remembered pretty much all of them. And the would one is a little, and on Zoe, I can see in the chat that you said would. So nice job there. Let's do the next one. Eric, what is different about it and itself? What do you think?
It is like no explanation, but if it's like itself, it's like adding an exclamation.
Okay. It's adding exclamation. It's like making it more emphatic, more strong. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting, Eric. I actually agree that maybe in a way it is making it stronger sounding. It has a special name. It's called reflexive, which means it refers back to itself. So the word self is what makes it become reflexive, So there's lots of reflexive pronouns in English. This is not the only one. We would have myself. What's another one, Eric?
Another one is herself.
Good. Zoe, if you want to type it in the chat or unmute and actually say, what's another word that uses self like this? A reflexive pronoun.
I ate all the bread myself.
Yes, good. Nice sentence. Yeah, Zoe says himself. That's right. And then we also have themselves. Why does it have to be selves instead of self? Why do we have to use this V instead of the F? Is it just to be annoying, or is there a reason?
There's a reason.
Yes.
F is really like when F is added, ES, it sounds really, like, and it's plural.
There, yes, it's plural. So when we're spelling this word, just like the word, this one, leaf, how do I make this one plural? Can I say leaves? No, what should I say?
You should say leaves.
I should say leaves. Yes, exactly. And I see something in the chat. Good. Zoe says plural. That's right. Nice job, Zoe. You knew it. I can see what's happening, Zoe. You can hear me, but you're having trouble responding. Is it your microphone? Oh, wait, I just sent that message to Christina. I was asking Zoe if it's her microphone, the thing that you use to make the sound. And so there are other ones that are plural too, and all of them are reflexive. We can't use reflexive pronouns the same way that we would use regular subject and object pronouns. Sometimes they don't belong there. But this time, I think it's okay, although the dog can eat itself. So does that mean like the dog is eating its own body? Zoe's like, yep. Okay, that's a little bit scary, but interesting. Good sentence, Zoe. Let's see another one here. If I eat more ice cream, I will be fat. That's probably true. Yeah, if we eat too much ice cream, we might gain weight. So I think instead of be fat, I'm gonna say gain weight here, because that means not so much as with skinny and fat. It's not like it happens like this. Like one day I'm skinny and then the next day I'm fat. It usually takes a while for it to happen. It's a process, right? And you can also lose weight, which is when you're going back to a smaller size. And in my life, I've been big and I've been small, and now I'm medium sized, I would say. So gaining and losing weight is kind of normal for adults, especially for people who work a lot. If you know anybody who works a lot, they don't have time to exercise and they don't have time to cook healthy food. Well, then you usually end up sitting down and gaining weight. So there's also ice cream, which is delicious. Zoe, do you have a favorite ice cream? Is it chocolate? Is it vanilla? She's still strawberry? I guess I can't guess your favorite ice cream. Your face is telling me nothing. Maybe you like every kind of ice cream. Or are you gonna tell me in the chat what kind you like? I think I like mint ice cream. What kind do you like, Eric?
I like mint.
You like mint also? Mint chocolate chip? And I like coconut too. There's Zoe. Zoe, is your internet okay? I hope so. All right. Next one, we needed to use future, which she did very well. I will be more taller. So what is wrong with more taller? Does anybody know why this is not quite right? What do you think, Eric?
It rather need to be taller or more tall, though that is not common.
Okay, so that's right. It's either taller or more tall. So since this word is only 2 syllables, we can make a comparative adjective by adding ER. Let's do a few more of these kinds of words together. So we're going to need adjectives. Eric, give me an adjective, please, if you can think of one. Can you think of an adjective? Or maybe not right now. I'll go first. I'm going to use smart as my adjective. And if I want to make it more, I should say smarter. Not
Smart.
more smart. Yeah. Now, smart is 1 syllable, which means that it only takes one time of my.
Or more intelligent.
More intelligent. Eric, you already, how did you know that that was what I was going to do next? So let me finish this part and then we'll do that example because that was exactly what I was going to do. I don't know how. Are you reading my mind, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Stay out of my mind. Okay. So since Eric is a super genius, he already knows where I'm going with this. But when we have a 1 syllable adjective, it will almost always use ER at the end when it becomes a comparative adjective. The same thing goes for superlative, which would be smartest. So that's all cool. Now, and actually, I should probably do this, right? That's the one that it's eating that side. So if I have a 2 syllable, let's see, a 2 syllable adjective like pretty. 2 syllables. Usually the 2 syllables will also be, how do I say this to make it a comparative? Eric, do you know? Is it more pretty?
Prettier.
Yep, prettier. And the prettiest, that's right. So 2 syllables and 1 syllable usually can do this, but once we go more than 3 syllables, not really anymore. So Eric said intelligent. Eric, what does intelligent mean?
It's like smart in a fancier way.
Yeah, smart in a fancier way, exactly. That's why this one has 4 syllables, which apparently I can't spell. Intelligent, 4 syllables. So we would say more intelligent, and we would not say intelligenter. And if I wanted to make it superlative, like the most, yeah, exactly. The most intelligent. So there is a little bit of a rule here. However, the problem is, like most things in English, which is not a perfect language because it's not a computer language, it's a human language, there's always going to be an exception to the rule, which means there will always be something weird, always. Check this out. The word fun. This is 1 syllable. Okay, so can I say funner?
No, you need to add another N.
No, you have to say more fun. Actually, we can't say funner. And you know, when I was a little girl, I would always be saying funner, 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 because my brain says, hey, this is 1 syllable. I can add ER, no problem. It's all good. But then my mom would hear me say it and say, Allison, don't use that. That's bad English. And I'm thinking, why? And then I grew up and I went to school and I got a degree in language. And guess what? I still don't understand why I can't say it. So there are some rules that don't really make sense, which can be very annoying if we know what that word means. Let's do one with annoying. Eric, do you know what this word means? Annoying? Or Zoe, do you know what it means?
I don't like this person. That person is annoying.
It's annoying. Yeah, a really annoying animal is a mosquito, right? Because it will come around and try to go in your ear, try to bite you. So annoying. So this one is 3 syllables. Annoying. How do I make it comparative? I would say a mosquito is more annoying than a butterfly. And then I might say, but the most annoying animal is, what do you think? What's the most annoying animal? Let's vote. Zoe, did you just say me? Did you say I was the most annoying animal? It looked like you were pointing at me. So if it's not me, okay, cool. Zoe, you can put it in the chat. And Eric, what do you think is the most annoying animal?
I think the most annoying animal is humans.
Humans. Okay, so we could say, I think the most annoying animals are humans because they have to both be plural. Why are humans the most annoying animal?
Because they eat animals, they sing on the microphone, so now.
Because they do annoying things. Yeah, sure. I could agree with that. Okay, cool. So we learned a little bit about this rule, but we also learned that unfortunately, the rule is not always able to be trusted. So if some native speaker tells you, no, just say, okay. Don't be like me when I was a little girl. Why, mom? Why? Because then she would say, why do you always ask why? And I said, you just asked me why I asked why. Well, anyway, it just never ended. We'll put it that way. I will be taller than my mom. Yes. And I might say I will grow taller than my mom, but I think B is okay. Zoe also made a good choice here. She uses THAN, which is for comparison, and not THEN, which is a different word. Sounds exactly the same though. So that's always great. Present tense and a preposition. I do my homework at school. Okay, so this preposition should be on Monday because for the days of the week, we say on. This is one of those things where I don't really know why English needs to be so annoying about it, about these three words, because in Chinese, it's just one word. And sometimes we don't even use that word in Chinese. We have zai, but then when we're telling time, we don't need zai. So this is like Zai has 3 babies, and sometimes they appear in places where you would never use them in Chinese. So this is something you're going to have to practice a little bit extra. If English is your second language, it's going to take time. But practice makes perfect. So now we know we would use on for days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We would use in for a month, like it's October right now, so we could say in October, months of the year. And then we would say at for a time of day, like at 3 o'clock. Getting more confusing, if it's afternoon, evening, night, we say, well, actually, we should say in the afternoon, evening, night. And how about for a year? Eric, do you know which preposition I would use to say something 2020?
On the year 2020.
On the year, no.
What?
It's in again. So some of these are very, what I would say is
Hard.
Well, it's not even that they're hard. They're
You forgot to say they won.
I did?
Yes, you typed 2021.
What did I do wrong with it? I typed 2021. Where did
Yeah,
Zoe go?
but you said 2020.
Did I? Okay, I definitely could have done that. I don't know where Zoe went, which is a little concerning, but hopefully she'll come back. So yeah, all these prepositions on, in, at are used differently for what I would say is basically no apparent reason. Maybe if we went way back into English's history, we could figure it out. But at this point, it's like, why do we even care? So we just have to make sure that, oh, Christina just corrected me, or not corrected, but she gave me an additional suggestion, which is this gets even deeper because we can say at night and that's okay. But we can't say at morning and we can't say at afternoon. So again, a little idiosyncrasy, which is like a special yet annoying detail of something.
The stars come out at night.
Yep, that's a sentence. The stars come out at night, just like in Eric's background. The stars came out at night. And he is on planet Earth. There's another one. So since Zoe has left us, let's just finish up and we won't do the translation since she's not here. Eric, how do we correct this sentence that she wrote? Should it be this book has my favorite color, or should we say it a different way?
This book. This book.
It's a blue book and my favorite color is blue. So what should this be?
Correct.
No, because we can't say it
My
has.
favorite color is blue.
Yeah, okay. So then you just said it correctly. My favorite color is blue. So we should say the book is. Yeah, exactly. The book is my favorite color. And I think Zoe's not here to ask, but Eric, maybe you know, could you say this book has my favorite color in Chinese? Would you use yo or would you use a different word? If I wanted to say this in Chinese, would I use yo here? Because I don't think so. Maybe. Eric, I lose you there. I was trying to ask you if in Chinese, if you can use this one, and I'm gonna write it so bad right now. Get ready, it's terrible. Oh my, you can't even read it, it's so ugly. But I'm wondering if that's maybe why Zoe, yo. Yeah, will we say like na or 这本书有我的
有
最
我
喜欢的
最
颜色。
喜欢的颜色。
Yeah, is that
That's
okay?
kind of correct.
It's kind of, yeah. So I think that's what happened is Zoe's translating it in her mind and it's perfect in Chinese, but not quite right in English. Mostly because in English, we don't use have the same way as Chinese. We like to use is a lot more. I drew a cute bird in art class. Perfect. And she even was able to use past tense correctly. Very good. All right, Eric, let's I'm gonna log into your Canvas account. What do you think? I'm gonna do it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I know because of your last name, Shu. Shu, like promise. I like that last name. Oh, there's Zoe. All right, well, hopefully she can make it back in ASAP. Hey, Zoe, how are you? I can hear you. I hear your nose. Well, I hope you're all right there. I will look at your translation by myself. We're going to start Unit 5, which you should have already done the grammar with your teacher yesterday. Eric, did you do the Unit 5 grammar already?
That's the Unit 5.
Yeah, because I'm going to do the writing part, but I want to make sure, are we on Unit 5 or Unit 6? Does nobody remember? Because
Yes, we did it.
You did this. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do the writing part, or did you do this too?
We didn't do the right.
You didn't. Okay, perfect. Then I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do Unit 5. I have a plan. Master plan. And we're going to do it in Eric's account. So let's see. We're going to write sentences using these words. And what we're going to do is take turns writing the sentence. Zoe, can you say something? Because I can hear you. I could hear your coughing. Can you unmute? Unmute yourself, please. Zoe. Maybe she's feeling a little shy. That could be it. So let's do this as a team. Eric, I'm going to give you words and put them in bold. Okay, so these are Eric's words.
Now there's 2 Erics on one page.
There are?
Yeah, I'm on this page too.
Oh,
There's
okay.
Words.
All right, so Eric, these are your words. You see them?
Okay.
Unexpected, disappear, main, do, and delete. Do you know what you need to do?
Yeah.
All right, so you can combine them into one sentence if you want to, but the sentence has to make grammatical sense. Are there any of these words that you're not sure what they mean?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, Eric, start working on that, okay? And you can send it in the chat. You can send one sentence or you can send multiple. Now, Zoe, can you hear me? Are you there? Hello. So Zoe, these are going to be your words. Valuable, part with. Now this one is a little bit of a special one because it's what's called a phrasal verb. So it's like let it go. You remember that song that everybody was saying? Let it
Let
go.
it
Let
go.
it go. Yeah, so if we let it go, we part with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let it go. And then, yeah, I'll move Zoe's words down here. Valuable. Zoe, do you know this word? Yes or not sure? No. Perfect. I had a feeling that you knew this word. All right, next one is for you is going to be lively. Is this a word that you know? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, cool. Curly. Zoe, yes or no for curly? Perfect. And last one, big deal. Yes or maybe? I feel like you know both of these words separate, but maybe not together. So together, this is like an important thing. And maybe we'll put the determiner here to make it a little bit easier. So this one is a verb. This one is an adjective. This one is also an adjective, meaning it can talk about nouns. This one is another adjective. You can use it to talk about my hair if you want. And this one is a noun. All right, so Eric, how's it going with your words up there? You doing okay?
Yep.
That is good news. So both of you have 5 words. And Zoe, do you know what you need to do right now? Okay, you're going to write sentences in the chat and send them. You can do one big sentence with all the words, or you can do lots of little sentences. Up to you. I personally enjoy the one big sentence. And I'm going to send these to Zoe in the chat so she can see them. And I'm going to send Eric his in the chat too. Anybody have any problems or questions? I'm going to take that as no.
Yes.
Yes, you have a problem or a question?
I have a question.
What is the question?
I don't know how to spell disappear.
Disappear, D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. I also put it in the chat for you. So it's in your chat.
Okay.
All right. And Zoe, you have any questions? Or are you okay? If you have a question, just put it in the chat since we're not using the microphone today. Okay, I see something. Christina, you created a sentence? Okay, well, let's see it.
With Zoe's words.
Zoe's homework words.
No, with the words you just gave her. to
Oh,
write.
nice. Well, I would like to see your example sentence.
Should I type it and say it?
Yeah, why don't you say it? I'll type it out.
But only if Zoe
Example.
smiles after.
So wait, one more. What was that?
I said only if Zoe smiles afterward. Okay.
So What is the sentence?
I'm typing it.
Oh, okay, you're typing it. You're typing it. And Zoe's thinking, and Eric's thinking hard.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. What's it gonna
Okay.
be? Okay.
Curly lively dog ate itself, having to part with the valuable rule that it is unsafe to eat oneself, but it was no big deal.
All right, so it looks like Christina was inspired by Zoe's homework of the dog ate itself. The curly lively dog ate itself, having to part with the valuable rule that it is unsafe to eat oneself, but it was no big deal. Great. I love it. I do. The only thing I would
She
change is I
smiled.
would actually,
She,
well, no,
she
this is all right.
smiled. I saw her smile.
You liked it. All right. So, Eric and Zoe, I'm still waiting for your example sentences. Are we okay? I don't really know. Zoe, we're not okay. Can you write a sentence with any of the words?
Do you need help, Zoe? Look at the hair for the curly word.
Yep. It's the hair. And Eric, you still good? You look very focused. I don't want to bother you. Now we have less than 10 minutes, so we got to get these things all written up, corrected, and posted up in here. All right, okay. Zoe says, I like this one. I part with my valuable curly fries lively, so it is a big deal. Yeah, I like this. I part with my valuable curly fries. That is actually excellent, that one. I might say I feel lively when I part with my valuable curly fries, so it is a big deal.
Very good.
All of them? Yes, you did it, Zoe. Very creative. Nice job. Eric, waiting for yours. Are we nearing the end?
So that must mean you love curly fries, Zoe.
She smiles. I think maybe she does. I'm going to show us a picture of curly fries real quick, just in case anyone's hungry. I'm thinking about curly fries now. Oh, fast food restaurants. What are we going to get? Oh man, Zoe's curly fries. They look delicious. I think I would rather eat the curly fries than ice cream. I would be okay with getting fat from eating curly fries.
What she got? She's got curly noodles or something there.
Curly noodles? Yes. Eric, I'm about to start the timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5, and out of time. Okay, Eric, send me whatever you have. Whatever you have, send it to me and we'll finish it, okay? Because we got to move on. That was my dramatic space countdown. It can only happen once per class.
All right.
All right, here we go. Looking for it. Ground control to Major Tom. Where is this thing?
Wait.
I feel like you're writing a novel. Eric, you're already out of time. Just send it, please. There it is. Okay. All right. I saw, oh, this looks like a good one. I saw an unexpected visitor disappear behind the main cushions. I saw a person. What do you mean the main cushions? Do you mean like the pillow? Or do you mean the curtains? Eric? Do you want to tell me what this was about? Because I don't know what main cushion means here.
The main, wait. Oh, it's like the cushion between the front stage and the backstage.
The curtain.
Yeah.
Great, that makes sense. I saw an unexpected visitor disappear behind the main curtains, and then you were still going, unexpected disappear main curtains, and then we have do and delete. So what could we delete? I saw a person delete. How do we use do in this sentence? I saw a person delete.
An assignment that was due.
That's what I was thinking too. Oh, maybe they deleted someone else's homework. Okay, so nice job with all of these. I think the sentences turned out good. I especially like the valuable curly fries. And I like that the joke about the dog came back. And Eric, your sentence, if you'd had more time, because it was sounding very mysterious and interesting, I think it would have been quite a story. Excuse me. Let's do the grammar fill in to wrap up, and then I'll talk to you about the homework after that. So everything we do today was unit 5, except checking the unit 4 homework. So do you remember how to do these? We're going to unscramble it. Zoe, I want you to try to do this one first, okay? So looking at the sentence, we were inspired. We need to rearrange the words so that they're in the right order. Do you want to try typing it in the right order? I think you're already on it. I wish I could hear you. Waiting.
Let's see.
Yeah, and Eric, you look at it too, because you're going to do the next one. So you can start looking at that.
Oh, okay. They want to look for rocks.
Okay. Good, that's right. And Zoe's doing hers. They went to look for rocks. By his intelligence and kindness. Can I spell the word intelligence? I think I did. Okay. Good, Zoe. Nice job. Let's do another one. So Zoe, you can do number 3, and Eric, you're going to do number 4 if we can see them. We can see them at the same time. So Eric, you work on 4, and Zoe, you work on 3. And Eric, you can just tell me, or you can type it if you want to.
Which one?
You're doing number 4, remember?
Oh, okay.
We will.
However,
Mm-hmm.
computer programming was boring for him.
Very good, Eric. That's nice. Good job. And then we're just going to wait for Zoe to finish up. However, computer programming was boring for him. And Zoe says, I'm a little sad because I just found out that my Wi-Fi problem is not solved. It never, ever ends.
You had to move into a different room and
Yeah, I'm in this big house and I'm in the back room now, and it's great back here, but the Wi-Fi doesn't work, and then apparently I unplugged a cable that everyone needs, and now it's a big problem. But Lucky for me, I still have 2.5 hours of work left, so I don't know. Okay, very nice job, Zoe, by the way. So he decided to build an ice cream truck. You got it, perfect. And yes, exactly, chair. Excellent. And Eric said, however, computer programming
Aspiring for
was working
him.
for him. Okay, last one. I'm gonna do it so we can go really fast. After half an hour, they would all meet and compare who found the most interesting stone. All right, cool. Submitting it.
Cool.
Now, here's what I want us to do for homework. I'm gonna assign this the same way I did last time, where Eric, this is your homework, and Zoe, I'm gonna change the color. Zoe, I'm doing pink for you. I hope that you like pink. Zoe, these two are for you. Okay, I'm sorry this is very ugly, but I do think it's clear, right? So this is the Zoe homework, and the black is the Eric homework. Everybody understand?
Everybody understand.
Everybody understands. Okay, I gotta run and deal with my Wi-Fi problem. Christina, thank you so much for coming and seeing what we do for ESL. And I will see you all next Friday. Bye-bye.
You guys want to meet Jack? This is Jack. Okay.
Now, Zoe, you're here. Oh, your voice. I see your voice. Oh, poor thing. Okay, well, I understand now.